My friends, I shared this morning a few pages from this absolutely brilliant book. If you don't have this book, you should buy it immediately. It will expand your brain and educate you, and holy crap, it's amazing. I wanted to share something with you. The story about Daniel in the lion's den, we've all read it, and I don't care if you believe that it actually happened or if you believe that it was written just for us or it's folklore. I don't really care. That's not the conversation at hand. But I want to share something with you from this book that absolutely blew my mind, that Goddard wrote about the actual story of Daniel in the lion's den. You see, he's in the lion's den and he turns his back on the lions. So these lions, they've been starved, this is the story, to eat him. So they throw him in the lion's den and he turns his back on them. Okay? Let me share something with you that he wrote that absolutely blew my mind this morning, that I absolutely 100%, get out of here, dogs. Holy Moses. They're cute, but man, they just will not leave me alone. He writes, every problem automatically produces its solution in the form of a desire to be free from the problem. Okay? Every problem automatically produces its solution in the form of a desire to be free from the problem. See, we focus on the fact that I'm broke, I don't have any money, and so we focus on the fact that we're broken, we focus on the fact that we're broke. Instead of focusing on the fact that we don't want to be broke and there's things that we could be doing to not be broke. We focus on the fact that we struggle in our marriages and our relationships, and we struggle, and instead of focusing on a solution, because we realize that we don't want to be broke and we don't want to have these problems, but what are we focused on? I've heard this quote for years and years and years about how a problem can't be solved from the same situation that it was created. He goes on and he writes, therefore, turn your back upon the problem and focus your attention upon the desired solution by already feeling yourself to be that which you desire. I talk to a lot of people about money and about the fact they don't have money and they're broke. And how do I start a business, Sean? And how do I do these things? Well, stop focusing on the fact that you don't have the business and stop focusing on the fact that you don't have the capital and start looking at what it is that you want. Turn your back literally on the current situation. Turn your back on the lions that are there to eat you, just like Daniel did. And what happened to Daniel? He ended up getting out of the den and he ended up going on to become a leader in the government, a leader to the people. Yet he was faced with a situation literally where he was about to be eaten by the lions. And instead of worrying about the lions right in front of him, instead of trying to fight the lions right in front of him, he turned his back on the lions. My friends, I would highly suggest that you go pick up this book and read this book as soon as humanly possible and start applying some of the lessons learned in this book, because they will help shift your mind, and ultimately shifting your mind shifts your reality. My friends, God bless America. Have an amazing day.